Welcome to the Raven Space YouTube. My name is Jason, and this is Raven Space Daily, where we talk about Baltimore Ravens news every single day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you like the video. We'll hop right into the news. So the first news story of the day, and I want to give a major shout out to the subscribers and viewers of the Raven Space, because you guys mentioned this first. So I'm going to give credit where credit is due. There was an article from ESPN today posing the question, are Ravens using a smoke screen to cloud interest in Corey Davis? And I've done videos in the past about, the Ravens bringing in Mike Williams and John Ross, to do different workouts. And every time I posted a video, there's a comment saying, hey, don't forget about Corey Davis. And, I said, hey, they haven't brought him in, different things like that. And you guys said it's a smokescreen. Jason, stop being an idiot. It's a smokescreen. So again, major props to you guys in the comments. Keep on commenting. There seems to be interest in Corey Davis from the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to see how it all works out. And then ESPN says they are hearing things that Corey Davis would be a guy that a lot of teams, including the Baltimore Ravens, would like and look into. If I had to rank the receivers, in my personal opinion, we all have our own ones, I would go Mike Williams, Corey Davis, and John Ross. And in a lot of the mock drafts I've been seeing, other teams love Corey Davis, and of course, you love him because he's a polished route runner. And I don't see him getting past the Tennessee Titans in many of the different mock drafts. And any of the mock drafts that he doesn't go to Tennessee, he goes to Cleveland. I think the Ravens think that as well, so that's why I thought they didn't bring him in. But if it's a smokescreen, that would be awesome for the Ravens. There's some quotes in here from Eric DeCosta. And if you guys don't know, Eric DeCosta is the second in command under Ozzie Newsome. And this is what DeCosta said. There are still smokescreens out there. I think teams try to get cute with different things and bring players into the building that they're not going to draft, hoping that you get the guy. It's so funny because I see players that are attached to us as having visited here and they've never visited. I thought about calling you guys and saying, hey, he didn't visit, just so you know. But in the end, it's kind of good because it's a smokescreen when it happens. Makes you wonder, are the Ravens playing mind games? Makes me wonder that Eric DeCosta said this and not Ozzie, because, Ozzie shoots the straight and Eric does too, but Eric is also a lot of the gamesman. He said things in the past that I believe weren't true just to get, teams off balance and things like that. So it's super interesting. Let me know, what do you guys think? But again, major props to you guys who said, hey, Jason, smokescreen. You've basically been vindicated by ESPN, which is awesome. And we're going to move on to the next topic, which is topic number 2, that Kevin King is going to meet with the Ravens this weekend. And so if you guys don't know, Kevin King's a cornerback. He has been compared to Odell Beckham, which is very weird to me, but he has been compared to Odell Beckham because of his hand skills. And at the cornerback position, that could be a little bit overrated because if you had great hand skills, they might put you at receiver. He played for Washington. Again, I've watched his highlights and different things like that. He is a very exciting player. And he's been soaring up draft boards because he ran a fast 40. Also, he's flashy. And when you watch tape of him, you say, wow, right? And that's what happens this time of the year where players just start shooting up the draft boards, even though there's no need for them to go that high. And it happened with a lot of players. If you guys, are into college sports, and you're from Maryland, you heard of a guy named Hayward Bay. And Darius Hayward Bay was projected coming out a second rounder, a third rounder, and then ran a fast 40. He was exciting, was shooting up, and then Oakland took him early first round. These kind of players shoot up the board. Now, the Ravens aren't going to spend a first round pick on him, but they're likely, if he's there, they might spend a second round pick. Now, I'm worried because after the signing of Darius Webb, I don't see how many cornerbacks we can have on the roster, how many DBs. We have Brandon Carr, Jimmy Smith, Tavon Young, Darius Webb, if you want to call him a cornerback. You have Marcus Kennedy, who we drafted last year. It's so many players, so many guys who I think deserve a chance to play because they play well. And to draft another guy with a second rounder who's going to be, even if he beats out Darius Webb before from your depth chart, I think that'd be foolish, especially when you need receivers, you need offensive linemen, and you need a pass rusher. So, again, but the Ravens brought him in. This might be a smokescreen. I don't know. And then the third story of the day is Football Outsiders early 2017 NFL projections. So again, take this with a grain of salt. I know these things are early, but it's nice to see where, professionals think the Ravens are going to end up for the year. And so I'm going to pull this up for you guys. It's only available with ESPN's subscription service called ESPN Insider. Of course, I have it so I can speak to you guys. I have a lot of things just so I can talk to you guys about it, like Pro Football Focus and different things like that. For the AFC North, they have the Pittsburgh Steelers winning the division at 13-3. The Cincinnati Bengals in second place at 9-7. The Baltimore Ravens in third place at 8-8. And the Cleveland Browns in fourth place at 5-11. And I disagree vehemently with this. I think we're going to at least 9-7. I do think that our defense will be able to make up some of the shortfall. Now, if the team is where it is today at offensive line, if we haven't made some serious adjustments to our offensive line, I can see this being true. If we don't fix our offensive line, I can see us being worse than 8-8. I'm very disappointed in our offensive line. Again, I really do think that one of the most important parts of defense is pass defense, and we've gotten so much better at it that I think that's going to at least get us over the Bengals to a 9-7 record. Now it's up to Joe Flacco on the offense to get to that 10-win range where you make the playoffs. But just so you guys can know, they have us in third place at 8-8. Let me know what your predictions are for this year and where you think the Ravens will go. And that's all we have for today. Thank you guys so much. I want to mention that there's a new episode of Fan Talk where we talk to a Baltimore Ravens fan just like you. Again, if you want to be on Fan Talk, let me know in the comments. We can make it happen. Fan Talk is awesome. I get to talk to a fan. I ask them about how they feel about the season and stuff. So please, guys, let me know if you want to be on Fan Talk. It's super awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel so you never miss any Baltimore Ravens news. We also have fan talks, highlight videos, and special segments just for Baltimore Ravens fans. Also, if you missed yesterday's news, click the box to the side and you can watch any video you like. Watch them all. Thank you guys so much. Go Ravens.